Hey folks, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and we have Jamie from DeLonghi from New Jersey. He lives in New Jersey.
Currently in New Jersey.
Yeah, and he's here to give us the lowdown on the Dinamica. This is the latest and the greatest of their super automatic machines on the market. And what this machine does that the others don't, iced coffee.
Iced coffee, yep.
But let's talk about all the features.
Of course,
and then
absolutely.
we'll make a drink.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is touted as it's the only fully automatic with it's called True Brew over ice, but it's iced coffee. It's espresso over ice, hot espresso over ice.
Everybody likes that.
But it's very similar to a lot of our other fully automatic machines.
Yep.
So we have our integrated bean hopper with our 13 grind settings that you can do.
How much does it hold?
10.5 ounces of beans.
That's a lot of beans.
It is a lot of beans.
Grinder settings right there.
Grinders are right on top. So obviously as you're brewing your espresso and you're using certain beans, if you're getting under or over extraction, you can adjust that while it's grinding. And a bypass slot. So if you're doing pre-ground espresso or decaf.
Yeah. Only one scoop. Don't fill it.
No.
We've had people fill the chute right to the top, and it holds quite a bit, and they're like, why didn't it work?
I mean, it does say max 1, but
I
just
know.
to be sure.
Just to be sure.
Just to be sure. So it is bypassing the grinder, and you could do your decaf espresso or flavored espresso.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatnot. Yeah, exactly.
On-off button right there.
On-off button on top, and then we have our control panel over here. So all the warning lights are over here if you need to replace your water or it's time to descale or empty out the waste bin. You have your strength icon right over here. So this is just touch, goes from 1 to 5. So from
or over to the bypass doser.
Right, and you can go
last
right. So go right to the end, and then you have your little scoop.
And it comes with a scoop, right?
And it comes with the scoop. Yeah, it comes with a scoop. It comes with a little cleaning brush.
Yep.
It also comes with a little descaling solution for your
manual, the whole deal.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that thing I don't read. The manual.
In the manual, yes, yes.
Up and down spouts right there.
Yep, you can adjust that. And then you've got your espresso and your lungo.
Yep.
And you can double each of those. So if you just want to do, let's go to 3 for now. So you can do a double or a regular size.
Double the volume in the cup.
Double the volume, yeah, for the espresso and lungo sizes.
Yep. And then the over ice
there's
is
the
right
over
there.
ice, which we're going to do.
What does it do different to make it over ice?
So that's a very good question, because is it just the same thing with an over ice button? No. So it does have a longer grinding time. So it does grind for a little bit longer, so you get a higher dosage with the ice.
That's to compensate for the amount of liquid you've already got going on in here.
Exactly.
Even though it's hard.
It also does a longer pre-infusion.
Oh, cool.
So it helps to pre-infuse longer, so you get that concentrated espresso coming out.
Yep.
And it also does a longer extraction, so you get a longer pull of
go.
espresso over your ice. And then by the time it's done, you've got delicious iced coffee.
Behind the scenes here, here's your drip tray and all the stuff that, comes apart for cleaning.
All dishwasher safe.
I was just going to ask
I
you,
know you
is
were.
it dishwasher safe?
It's all dishwasher safe. Certainly want to do that, especially liquid and water, etc. with the grinds.
Water tank?
60 ounces.
Yeah.
60
Out
ounce
the
water
front,
tank.
which is nice.
And it also, I forgot to say that Dinamica also comes with a water filter. So charcoal water filter that you can pop right into there.
DeLonghi was one of the first companies that had the water tank coming out the front.
Yeah.
And now they're all copying you.
Pretty much all of them, yeah.
They're trying.
It's convenience, that's for sure.
Oh,
I
it
love
is.
it. Push
Yeah.
it all the way back and you don't have to worry.
And the brew unit?
Brewing unit.
It's right behind
It's
here.
behind the scenes. It can only be removed when the unit is off, but it is accessible from the side, so that about once a month, usually I'll do that. I'll just rinse it under warm water. You don't have to move any of the parts on the brewing unit. Don't move anything.
Don't take it apart.
Because there's lubricant and other things that keep that moving nice and smooth. There we go, close that up. But it is removable, which is really nice.
Yep, it is nice.
And so everything's front loading, which is really great.
And this machine is not huge.
This
is another thing I like about it.
Yeah, it's very compact. This is your simulated drip style or low pressure coffee. So if somebody comes over and says, I want just a cup of joe, just a traditional cup of coffee, that's found in some of our other models. So like the Magnifica Cappuccino Smart has that. So you can do a drip style coffee, lower pressure.
And then steam, push that,
Steam,
it comes up to steam and it'll, Panarello. I'm gonna move that over because I'll probably tip it. This all comes apart for cleaning. When you get done, you can take this over to the sink and clean it.
Yep, absolutely.
Which is important.
Yeah.
Milk, caked on milk.
Oh,
God.
do not want that.
No.
So it's very easy to use.
And then hot water or steam coming out of here too.
Do that as well.
Depending on If you push the steam button, it's going to come up to temperature for steam, and when you open this, you're going to get steam. Correct?
Exactly. It's a single heating system on here, so
Yep.
price point's a little bit different than some of our other machines that may have dual, and but this one does have single, which is fine in terms of the feature set.
Yeah.
Which is great. It still doesn't take long. It only takes 40 seconds to heat up from off.
Yeah.
So it's very quick to heat up.
So, anything else before we jump right into that iced coffee?
I think that's pretty much it. So we talked about the bean hopper, the water.
Yep.
This is just a rinsing button. So if you just want to rinse it through, it will automatically rinse when it turns off automatically. So you don't
And
have to worry
then
about
all
that.
these icons up here, you can get into. It'll tell you if it's out of water. In fact, let's make it do it.
Yeah. So
There
there's
we
the
go.
warning.
This is a general warning, means one of your doors or your drip tray's not in place,
Exactly.
something like that.
Yep.
This is empty your
The waste bin. Yeah.
your waste bin. And then there's a descale one. Once you start it, you can't stop.
Yeah. Just
Don't push that button unless you're ready.
unless
to
you
go.
really need to do it,
Yeah.
and do descale the machine because that's
Yes.
probably the number one thing that people
Yeah.
don't do is it's like an oil change.
Number two, the other thing that they do, don't get into a really oily bean with these machines. It's just not good for the grinder because
Yeah.
you can't take it apart and clean it.
Yeah.
Medium roast, espresso.
Yeah.
And there's lots of choices out there anymore that
What are we
taste
using right now?
so much better.
That's medium. Right? Oh, this is medium.
Yeah. This is Bluebeard, the Narrows. We like it. We
Smells
like it
great.
a lot. Yeah.
So it's a medium roast. There's so many medium roast beans out there. Start with medium and then go from there. But again, it's just want to use medium. It's not oily.
Nope.
It's still flavorful. If you go darker, you're actually losing a lot of those flavors of
Let me
your
just show you what.
coffee.
See, that is not
Delicious.
oily. Oily
No.
beans are very, very shiny. So
It's good color
that's
too.
what you
on
want
those
to.
beans.
That's what you want to look for. And you can't always see it. You got to either ask the roaster or take a look-see at it.
Yeah. Before this ice melts, let's make
Yes.
some iced coffee. So Gail's going to put it underneath. And Gail, what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you do this. You're going to go to the 5 strength. That's just my recommendation.
Yep,
You
I
don't
would
have to go
agree.
to 5.
No,
but,
I would.
And then hit over ice. Perfect.
Man, I'm good, huh?
There you go. So have it on 5 just because you want to have the most flavorful coffee going into the
Robust.
ice. Robust.
Now, we have milk here to put in it.
Yes.
I would do half and half.
Really?
That's just how I am.
Okay,
That's how
you
I
could.
roll.
You could.
But I
I mean,
don't
you are
have
putting
any.
cold milk in, so you can
Yeah.
do half. I wouldn't steam half and half, but
No, no, just pouring it in. That's how I drink.
Absolutely.
If I'm gonna drink a
so look at that.
cup of Joe, half and half. Unless
I
it's a
agree with
latte,
you.
then it's foamed.
Just a little bit half and half.
Yeah.
So you can see the coffee and the espresso going into the glass. It's absolutely delicious. You can see it's a longer extraction, so you're going to get that glass filled, not all the way.
Yeah.
And
Well, you gotta leave room for the milk.
Yeah.
If you want milk.
I mean, it just
Just
looks
my choice.
beautiful. Yeah. And that's it. So that's the default quantity. You can customize it. So you can program each of these buttons. You were actually touting that earlier when we were discussing it, that you can program the buttons.
Yes, on some of the other DeLonghi machines, they didn't have programmable. You couldn't program except for the My Brew.
Yeah.
It had one button, but now
All right.
you can.
Let's go see this in action. So this is so great. So you can put it with a little bit of cold milk. Okay. So
Yeah.
just a little bit. Again, it's all personalized. Some people just do just have your iced coffee with just black, which is totally fine. You can taste everything in there, but there you go. And then add more ice if you want, whatever you want. It's your drink.
Is it mine?
It's yours. Go for it. I know what it tastes like.
Oh yeah. Very
It's
good.
robust. Yeah. Even with the milk, right?
What do you mean even with it? Now, what did I do?
You like it with the
I
half
like
and half.
Yeah,
You
even
like
with
with
the
half.
milk, it's good. No, it's very good. It was very good.
It's delicious.
creamy.
It's very
Yeah.
creamy.
It's you're not losing the coffee flavor. There's
Yeah.
plenty of coffee flavor there.
Yep, it's very good.
Yeah.
So we were going to make a cappuccino or a latte. So
Yeah.
obviously you know how
So we can
espresso
show the
works.
foam.
Yeah.
All right.
Espresso is espresso just like on any of our other machines. So we'll go right towards some of those espresso-based beverages.
We'll be right back.
All right.
We'll go get. Well, we got some milk there, but we got to go get something to put it in. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
Be right
All
back.
All right. So
We got the goods.
we've got the milk. We've got a clean glass. We're going to do we'll do a cappuccino. So you can see how to use the manual frothing on here.
Okay.
All right, so let's just for now, we'll just do level 3, and we'll do a double shot of espresso. It's quiet too, relatively quiet for
Relatively,
the
yeah.
grinder.
Yep.
So I love this machine because you can do so many things on it. It's very dynamic. Had to throw in the dad joke there, of course. Womp womp. Oh well. No tomatoes, please.
Yeah.
No tomatoes.
No. They don't know where to find you. They know where to find me.
Right, exactly.
Tomatoes.
New Jersey. But
New Jersey,
don't
yeah.
find me.
Yeah.
So there we go. Got our espresso cascading through. It looks really good.
It does look
This is
good.
really good espresso.
Fresh.
That's the key.
That's one
fresh
of the
coffee.
If you don't have fresh coffee, you're not going to get the crema.
That looks great. That's perfect. All right. So
Get this thing cranked up.
hit that steam. All right. Thermometer letting you know that it's heating
Coming
up to
up to
steam.
temperature.
Yep.
Yep.
Right. Now, this isn't a traditional steam wand, so it does make it a lot easier to froth your milk.
Yeah, it's a Panarello.
Panarello has 2 little holes at the bottom so that the air can go through and you get that
Injects the
cappuccino foam.
Yeah, you don't have to have as much technique.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to submerge that underneath. Open up the steam valve. All right. So I'm going to do a cappuccino, so I'll pull it out a little bit, get a little bit extra air in there.
A lot of air. Yep.
So you can already see the bubbles, but those will start to thicken up.
Yeah, and they'll turn into smaller.
Yeah.
Micro.
All right, now this is manual, so I'll have my hand underneath, and when it gets too hot to touch, I'll stop the steaming.
It's a plan.
It's looking good. I'm not doing anything, obviously, you can see. Just putting it here.
Not doing anything.
No, I'm just holding
No,
it. Just holding it. Looks good so far.
The boss is going to say, why weren't you doing something?
Right. All right, that's getting pretty hot, so I'm going to stop that. Right. Great thing is that since this is a sleeve, it won't cake on as much as what you may experience on other machines.
Yeah, see?
So, yeah, just wipes off.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's going to wipe off, and other machines wouldn't do that. Well, the traditional, but you know, this is a different kind of machine. This is a push-button machine where it gives you more of the convenience factor.
Fully automatic.
That's what people like.
All right, now the consistency is pretty good for latte, so
Not bad.
let me see what I can do. Oh, boy.
And you
Here we
have
go.
a big enough cup to work with.
I have a good one now, so
Yeah.
let's see.
Well, look at that.
It's the famous circle.
Yeah, but look at, you got this out here,
Actually, it
and a
kind
tail.
of looks like a flower a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
You have to use your imagination when you froth milk, especially when you're not as experienced as I am.
Yeah, when you're working with
But I
me,
mean, look at that. I mean, that looks really good.
Yeah, no, that looks
That's
good.
a creamy, creamy cappuccino.
Yep. No,
do the
you,
honor- you
have
want me to
at
do
it.
that? All right, I'll
Hey,
give it a
I
shot.
was,
Oh, you've got your iced coffee. That's
That's right.
All right, let's see.
creamy, I can tell.
Oh, that's really, really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's smooth, it's creamy, it's perfect frothing, and there we go. So,
It's a great
so we've
machine.
done iced coffee. So that's
Yep.
that headlining feature though. So the tuber over ice, it's not found on any other machine.
And this comes off for you guys to clean it, by the way. Take this over to the sink.
Yeah.
See? Milk.
Don't want that.
Take it over to the sink and give it a good one.
So yeah, it's all cleaned and
This all
whatnot.
comes apart too, so if you want to, you don't have to take that part apart.
And maintenance on these machines is really good. I mean, it's just like any other fully automatic, but you know, the brewing unit can come out, which is nice.
Yeah.
Do your descaling, just descale. It's
Don't
just
take the brew unit out unless it's shut off. And then it comes
Exactly.
down into a lower position.
exactly. So I think we discussed everything, right? We know about espresso, but you got to enjoy the iced coffee.
Yum.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
If Gail approves, we know
Let's
it's
see,
good.
What else are we going to talk about now? How's the weather?
I'm at least today the
Not
weather's
too bad,
nice.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
it's late September in beautiful Seattle.
Yep.
Linwood. So, and
That's
being
right.
from Jersey, it's our weather is a little bit more dynamic. So I had to throw that in again.
All right, well, thanks a lot for coming over to
Hey,
Seattle
my pleasure.
Coffee Gear. This guy flew all the way across the country just to see us
Yep.
and talk.
It's been a
about
pleasure.
the machines, and yeah, we enjoyed it.
We're
So,
drinking coffee.
yeah,
Even better.
cheers.
Cheers.